Hello and welcome back to Sonic Heroes with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So, we are going to take on the final level with Team Sonic and indeed the other teams, Final Fortress. And this one is very annoying because of one major thing. Forced enemy sections, yes, and the amount of pitfalls, even more so than in the previous level. Trying to get over them is annoying enough with the last level, but in this one, oh boy. And there are quite a few of these guys, egg hammers. They are located throughout, and you can easily take off your rings. So yeah, and with the level 1 Knuckles, they are a pain in the ass as well. So let's go down here, and indeed now this will test our jumping skills with Tails. Yes, and of course there are a lot more cannons as well. Yeah, this is a gauntlet run towards the end of the thing, towards the, I guess, the end boss, which of course does also appear in Sonic Generations, or at least the DS version of Sonic Generations. Anyway, that being said, let's jump down here, and I might switch to Sonic here, because we can triangle jump through here and easily avoid that laser there. And then I want Sonic to fall off, yes, and then go through there. I might switch to Knuckles. In fact, you have to switch to Knuckles in order to punch out that thing. And now we have another egg hammer holding a, well, with a thing. So I'm going to go with the Team Blast. I am not going to try and hit him with a level 1 Knuckles. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Nope. So let's indeed bring up this thing there, and then we can finally do a tornado jump off the thing and go over this way. And indeed, we'll have to do it again. The problem is, of course, as I mentioned, Sonic Heroes is a very glitchy game. So yeah, I already said that before, but here it's even worse, because sometimes you can be really off. Doesn't matter on that platform there, I don't have a problem there, but when I am trying to do it the other way, no, that ain't gonna work. And sometimes Sonic's homing attack doesn't work at all either, which is very annoying as well. Even though what I did there is actually jump off with Sonic there, so that did kind of work. So now switch to Tails and definitely fly over for the 1-up. And then I probably want to do a triangle jump actually. Either that or use Tails' thing to get the bonus from the spring. And then switch to Sonic and me attack the spring. I did not mean to do that. I meant to actually use Tails' jumping ability. But nope, that isn't working either. So yeah. Well, at least I got the triangle jump right. And then beyond here is another E2000. This yellow one has a bit more HP. So yeah, and since Tails is not level 3, I'm going to have to rely on Fire Dunk with Knuckles. So yeah. So jump up and hit him with the thing. And I think Tails has leveled up to level 2, which is good. It will mean taking out the E2000s a bit easier. So level up for Sonic. I could have gone with Knuckles, but it will just switch back to Sonic. And now we have a really long grinding section. And wonder why it's self-destructed. Tails, you're not supposed to be stupid. Seriously. Anyway, now we have to deal with these laser cannons. You will see the electric beams going on each of the grind rails, and indeed we have to avoid them. Not easy at all, actually. And I narrowly missed that. Anyway, at least with the level 2 Tails, taking down this E2000 isn't going to be a problem. Although, then we have to hit that target at the back. So I'm just going to wait patiently for firing off its laser, should I say. Yeah, as I say, I love Thundershoot. Or Thundershoot. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. But let's indeed fire Sonic towards the thing. There we go. And then we can go up here with Tails. And yeah, this is a really tough bit for me because getting Knuckles to glide directly onto the platform is not easy at all. If you're not aiming for that pull there, it's a little easier, but not completely because you can't always see the drop shadow. Granted, it's better than with the Warthog in Sonic Unleashed, when the Warthog doesn't even have a drop shadow, but there you go. So anyway, more button pressing and tornadoing. And that's what I mean by it being off. Sometimes Sonic won't even grab it. I don't know why that is. I could well have died earlier in the level, seriously, with that bit. Anyway, beyond here, we have another cannon. Yep. Knuckles, you're up. And probably Fire Donkey. And then we can use the spring with Tails, or just do that. Indeed, that works. And then jump off the end, and indeed we have another one. I want to actually target it with Tails here. Seriously, he is better at aiming than Sonic is. I'm going to say that now. So destroy the cannons, yes. And then we can do that. Jump out of the way. And then we have, well, this. You get out of the way, dude. We don't want that. We don't want that. So, is that activated? Yes. And then we have to jump on all three of these switches. Now, you do want to eliminate all of the enemies in the vicinity before you do so. Trust me. If you don't, the cannons at the very least will get you. And I don't want that. 2 more egg hammers here. Thankfully, they are not the helmet-wearing variety. So yeah, and with the level 2 Knuckles, they go down easily. So yeah, shall we go over the level 3 Tails? Yes and yes. I do want Tails to take down the thing, so that will be good. And then I can use Knuckles on that thing, thing over there. I'm just checking if there isn't anything hidden behind them. There isn't, so yeah. What we have to do is actually get Knuckles behind this, I don't know what it is, that, flipper? Yeah, we'll call it a flipper. And that isn't easy because, as I mentioned in, well, one of my recent Let's Plays, namely my Spider-Man PS4 Let's Play, I did say that, I couldn't center the camera, or couldn't control the camera in the GameCube Sonic games, and indeed this is one of them. Seriously, if I tried, what would have happened? It would have gone straight back to how it was. So yeah, unfortunately, camera control is not one of the this series' strengths, sadly. Anyway, that being said, Thunder Shoot for the win. Yeah, I usually do heavy damage to that there are also a couple of egg pawns, but they're nothing too bad to worry about. Just be careful of its laser. So yeah, and the E2000 itself is glitchy. Yeah, seriously, how do you explain it? Firing a laser into the freaking ground. And yes, more switch pulling. Yep. Forced enemy sections are the bane of my gaming existence. Hell, the only reason I tolerated them in Spider-Man is that the brilliant moveset you get with Spidey, so yeah. Not so with Sonic Heroes, but other than that, still it's a decent game at least. And now we have one more with a helmet. I do not want to use the Team Blast here, and for reasons I think we will see a little later on, because this isn't the last egg hammer in the area. Thankfully, with a level 2 Knuckles, I can do some damage to him on his head because of the jump glitch with Knuckles Sheetrock, yeah. And then, and yes, I am calling it Sheetrock, yeah. And then once again, more flippers. Yeah, you think I'd rather do it in the pinball levels. Anyway, we have 2 unhelmeted egg hammers here. Why do I just go with Knuckles' regular Sheetrock? Yeah, that usually destroys them. Yeah, I don't care if I lose my rings. I'm not going for an A rank. Seriously. Anyway, I am saving my Team Blast for the next forced enemy section because, yeah, you will see it at the very end of this area. So, there we go, we've raised it. Then we can have Sonic go up here, and they'll bring up the thing, and now we face 2 unhelmeted and 1 helmeted egg hammers. And there we go, they're destroyed. Yeah, that's what I was holding my Team Blast out for. And now, actually Knuckles is level 3, so I don't need that. So let's just go straight to the destruction switch, and then we get to another grinding section with even more of these laser cannons. Yeah, and there was one nasty surprise at the end of this. Seriously. Jumping between rails in this section, not too hard at all, actually. Sonic will automatically jump to them so long as you have him as the leader. So at least that's something, so yeah. And towards the end, the laser cannons go really friggin' crazy. And indeed, now we have even more here. So now I want to jump to the left as much as possible when they start activating, because holy shit is that annoying to deal with. And at the very end, oh boy, the mother of all laser cannons, Eggman's gigantic head there starts launching one that takes up the entire row of grinding things. So I want to switch to Tails for that. And then we can use Sonic to get to the very end, bounce off the thing, and there we go. And then there is another detonator, and that will blow the head off the thing, and indeed we will land right near the goal ring. So yeah, and this was my best run. Anyway, that being said, now we will face, well, the final boss of each team's playthrough, the Egg Emperor. And oh boy, if you thought Dean Bristow had a lot of lines with "get a load of this" in Sonic Adventure, wait until you see this.
This time you won't get away!
Give it up! This looks like checkmate, Doctor!
Enough of this! Sonic, Tails, Knuckles! I'll defeat your maker! I'll show you what real evil is!
This is it, guys! Don't hold anything back!
Okay!
No worries!
So, with the Egg Emperor, you want to level up as much as possible. There are 3 power cores when you start chasing Eggman. Thankfully, Tails is already level 2, so I can easily nail him with a few, okay, maybe not. Yeah, that can be annoying. His take this, take this, take this, ha 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 attack. That's what I'm gonna call it, or something. Can easily decimate you, especially if you're trying to use the wrong team member. I was trying to switch to Knuckles there, and I failed. But there we go. So now all of my party members are now level 1. Okay, I am a level 2 Tails, so I can easily nail him with Thunder Shoot. So yeah, so basically what Eggman will do in this phase is that he will try and get you with his wind cutter attack, I guess, and then fire some lasers at you. That's a ha ha ha! And if you still down in that area before not moving forward, he will charge at you, seriously. Anyway, what I want to do here in this area is, and this is the area I can do the most damage to the Egg Emperor, is actually take out each of the cannons because of the target markers and everything, and then nail him with Thunder Shoot, seriously. The level 2 Tails can easily damage Eggman and take down his HP very quickly. It is insane. And you can do it with the other characters as well, I'll get to that. But yeah, he's already down to 90. Yeah, this fight may not be over that quickly because the egg pawns keep getting in my way. Again, I am deliberately ignoring them because I do not like the egg pawns in this fight. I want to concentrate on Eggman. Destroying the egg pawns won't do shit. Actually hitting Eggman will, so yeah. The worst thing you can do, however, and you saw it there with Sonic, is that you can easily completely miss Eggman, or you can easily run into Eggman while he's doing his charge move. Because, of course, once he once he tries to flee each of the circular arenas, Eggman will start again with his take this, ha 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 attack. So yeah, and oh boy, I may well like my Pollock more than Dean Bristow as Eggman, but I can't say that I don't appreciate how over-the-top Dean Bristow was as Dr. Eggman, seriously. Anyway, that being said, let's use a Team Blast because, yeah, why not? It's available. Also, in the cooling off period with Sonic and with Team Sonic, each team does have a cooling off period. Each team can attack in a different way. With team, certainly in fly formation anyway, Tails can shoot Sonic and Knuckles upwards. And he's done! Yeah, that's the power of Thunder Shoot, baby!
All right. You're finished, Eggman!
Boy, talk about cutting it close.
Not really.
Come on, tell me you weren't scared. If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have had a chance.
Well, maybe you're right. Thanks, Knuckles. You too, Tails. Later, guys. I'm out of here.
Wait up, Sonic! Get back here!
And yes, each team has their own theme. In this case, with Team Sonic, it is "We Can," which is sung by Ted Poley. Of course, most famous, of course, for singing "Escape from the City" and I believe also Big's theme, "Lazy Days Living in Paradise." Anyway, that being said, we have completed Team Sonic's playthrough. We still have 3 other teams to go through. And the next team I am going to go with is probably the easiest team in the game. Because they are the beginner's team. I speak, of course, of Team Rose. So yes, I will be going with them. I'm going to leave Team Dark to last. For obvious reasons, I find them the most annoying to play with in Sonic Heroes. So yeah. As for each ending, what happens is that you will just see the end credits while each team's thing plays. Kind of in a similar way to thing, although having said that, we didn't actually have FMV cutscenes playing in either of the Sonic Adventure games, sorry. So yeah, so I will see you in the next episode for when we take on Team Rose's playthrough. Goodbye!